We melt ice in order to then help provide housing for people.
So talk to people a little bit about what this bill is.
It's called the Make Housing Affordable and Defend Democracy Act. The Republicans, they included $175 billion to turn ICE and CBP into his own national police force. So what this bill does is takes that $175 billion, puts it into housing programs, creating a housing boom by converting office and commercial real estate to housing, build starter homes that are affordable for people, providing down payment assistance, rent relief to renters, enhancing the low-income housing tax credit. So it takes the money from ICE and CBP, the money that we're going to put to facilities like Alligator, Alcatraz. We melt ICE in order to then help provide housing for people.
This will take some of those jumping through those hoops out of what's a really stressful and sad situation already when you've lost a loved one, and now you have to try to prove that they died from a career they did serving the public, serving the community.
Within his first few hours in office, President Trump unleashed chaos on the American people.
In my home state of Florida, we're on pace to set a tragic record for drownings in 2025. But with increased education and the added layers of protection in the VGB law, we can reverse that and keep more innocent children safe. This law does that by helping to...
He just dropped another stop on the Revolution Wind project based on national security concerns involving radar, which were reviewed once when the permits were issued, reviewed again when the court threw out Trump's last stop work order, and now he's pretending that there's something new, but there's no reason to believe them at all. He just dropped another stop on the Revolution Wind project based on national security concerns involving radar, which were reviewed once when the permits were issued, reviewed again when the court threw out Trump's last stop work order, and now he's pretending that there's something new, but there's no reason to believe them at all. Everything points to this being another big fat lie.
I wish that we can, and I'm hopeful that we'll get back to a point where like politics is okay again, because it's not so divisive, and because it does matter. But
and then I think what we're seeing, if I can be frank, is certain people with access to the White House getting the loosening of funding for their pet project. Right? If you're from Alabama and your research institution down and out at University of Alabama is screaming bloody murder, you're using your access to try and get some of that money back. And so it's really created kind of a marketplace for people's favorite projects. And if